Okay, here we go. Legendary Ironman, round 2, Union side. I'm going to stick with my standard build.
A house divided against itself cannot stand. This government cannot endure permanently. Half slave and half
So politics 3, economy 1, medicine 2, AO 1, logistics 3.
For the purpose of announcing to the Senate that I have satisfaction.
Skip the intro. Here we go. Use a fairly standard opening here where skirmishers move up and engage their skirmishers. They're going to have two 250 or 300 man units up here, and I'll probably detach skirmishers from Zook to cover their rear. I had an interesting I've played this a few times now to get better used to it, and I've had some interesting things happen. For example, Hexamer's skirmishers usually come in from the rear, but I've had him come in from the front as well a couple of times. Definitely interesting. It's also worth noting, if you look at these trees here and you actually look at the cover varies wildly between different sections of the forest. Yep, here comes Hexamer from the behind. So break off. In fact, see if we can't do some more damage to Hexamer. Apparently Hexamer's into rock climbing. See if we can't catch him again. Alright, here come the reinforcements. You notice those two skirmishers bail out almost immediately, but for some reason Hexamer's sticking around, so I'm going to try to kill him. If I can cut him off with the cavalry, we should be able to take him out. Yep, there he goes. It looks like he's stuck. Probably should file this as a bug. Doesn't look like I can charge him either, but... Yep, unable to charge. Hold on, let me file this. just leverage that to finish them off. One guy got down here. I don't know what's going on here. Oh, there they folded. These guys to move up. Just to swing around. I'm going to try a different technique here. I'm going to try to push McHenry out to the right side of the town here to see if I can do more damage. And failing that, see if I can't catch him as he runs with the skirmishers. Zook skirmishers unable to catch up with him here. Zook's not in great condition. We will press ahead. Skirmisher's taking some fire. That's alright. Artillery's about to kick in. Alright, they're breaking. Looks like they're going to run for the bridge. That's right. Oh, looks like I caught a skirmisher unit on this side of the river as well. And it looks like McHenry's going to stop on the bridge, which is pretty much optimal for us because it means he's going to get chewed up. Yeah, he took another 100 losses or so. the other skirmishers fell back to the western bridge, which is good. It means they won't get in my way over here as I come across. So good damage all around. There, routed him. These guys fall back to town and rest. Hopefully he'll stay on this side of the river and will cease to be a problem. Now we're going to move forward and engage Law. This is a little risky. All my units are in the open. Loomis is going to take damage from the artillery. But it's the best way to focus our firepower on Law and shove him out of there. And there he goes. Oh, nope. Hold on. Henry wants to take over that position. Law's retreated all the way back behind the railroad line. Henry should break here. Yep, there he goes. Loomis might have a shot at the artillery, but it doesn't look like he's interested. And now he's taking canister fire, so no. We'll go ahead and move the artillery across. Leave one of the skirmishers to cover our flank. Bring the cavalry across to the church. Send Walton straight in, have him shoot up Davies. Law's returning, so we're gonna have notice the condition level here. Walton's at 70%, Zook's at 42. All they did was march and fight. The Union struggles with stamina for sure. Taking too much canister. What I really need to do is rout Davies, push him out. See if we can get both Walton and Loomis to fire. There he goes. Don't think we wiped him out. What I'm going to do here is work McHenry. He's probably low stamina, so I'll come in with the cavalry, attack his flank, force him to move, spin around in circles, wear him out. Yep, see there, he saw the skirmishers. Now he can't decide where he's going to shoot. Cavalry gets free damage. And they decided to charge the cavalry, which is perfect, because the cavalry can simply run away. And now we can attack Law on the flank with the skirmishers. There's some sliding going on here. I'm going to put what that's about. Well, Bristow did take a shot. Law's in trouble. You can see him shooting raggedly like that. Means he's in bad shape. Notice the problem here where I can shoot Root, but Root can't shoot me. Yeah, that's probably a bug too. We'll fall Walton back here so he doesn't take any more casualties from these skirmishers. Somehow he's flanked, but okay. Oh yeah, maybe bring these guys up. Alright, phase 2. And our plan is to get the heck out of Dodge and set up a defense on the bridge here. So we're going to use the cavalry to spot. Actually, we may use the cavalry to harass the rebels as they come in. Back my troops to the center of town. Okay. Yeah, so it turns out that this victory point has an enormously long timer, about 2 in-game hours. Which means that you can fall back across the river and run a defense on the river crossings in order to weaken and bleed the Confederate forces before you make a counterattack, which really helps with this scenario. Actually, running the defense in the town exposes you to a lot of fire, and you take a lot of damage like I did last time. So we're hopefully looking to avoid that this time. Hopefully my units have enough condition to get across the river in one piece. Everybody's low. Here they come. Let's see if we can get a shot at MacArthur. Nope. So he's got 310 shock cavalry. Did some damage to MacArthur, but didn't kill him. He will probably send that shock cavalry after my cavalry momentarily. Yeah, he's already got some skirmishers in place. We gotta get our guys out of there. So they're on the run. Yep, here comes his shock. My reinforcements just entered the map. Comes their train. You just barely hear the steam in the background. Steam engine. Normally I wouldn't let my artillery fire at that range, but They got a lot of ammo. Getting a little bit of condition back here too. And what we'll do is what's going to happen is Perrin's get stuck on this bridge. He's going to get chewed up. And hopefully they will try to make another push. But that was basically free damage on Perrin, and it keeps the train from doing significant damage. Looks like Scales is going to make a push. Move the other supply wagon down here with the artillery. Move these guys forward slightly to engage Scales. These guys rest for a minute and then push them across. Maybe not. Let's see if we can't get a shot at Parrot here. Apparently everyone's decided to abandon their positions and chase Stockton. Who's gonna get hurt pretty hard, to be fair, but got Grant on this side, so pushing across is going to be difficult. We'll focus our artillery fire on him and see if we can distract him with cavalry. Yep, and his shock cavalry is going to kill Stockton. Not much to do about that. That did not go well. Zook's folded. Artillery's focusing on Perrin here. Milroy's not in great shape in terms of casualties. He's at 58, 59% morale. Push Perrin back, but we're in a bad situation here. What we want to do is get Walton and Loomis into these buildings where they've got better cover, because they're taking too much damage now. Schaefer's gonna get meleeed to death here. There he goes. Shifting Milroy across to hit Grant from behind, hopefully before Walton dissolves. He's got good morale, he's just tired. Ideally we'd destroy Hatch here and then Bruce can also focus on Grant or start hitting Scales from behind. Notice Grant here, so he's got multiple artillery batteries hitting him. He's now getting hit with canister. And he's got people shooting at him from the front and the flanks. And he's not only still alive, but he's holding his ground. There he goes, finally. Sort of. There, he routed. It looks like Wheeler's charging Milroy, though. I might want to wait a little bit longer. Tell you what I'm going to do. We're going to break out some skirmishers from Bruce to take that flank. And then engage. What is Zook doing? So, Perrin charges Zook. Zook ends up apparently routing and allowing Perrin to move through him. Yeah, that's just yeah, that's bizarre. Milroy just routed. I don't know what those skirmishers are doing. Zook's still running. Hopefully Milroy will recover before he gets across the bridge. I think Colquitt's gonna shatter Parrot here in a minute. Yep, Milroy recovered. Let's get Zook back in it. Yeah, so not pretty, and we might actually lose here if we can't get scales off of the victory point location. Duh. And an aborted start. That's awesome.